Day 4 of a massive cleanup in hard-hit Johnson County. I'm Sam Dick. We'll have that story coming up.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey, live in Johnson County, where folks continue to pitch in after devastating flash floods. We'll take a look around at all the good that's going on and talk about the heat and humidity and how it leads to more storms just ahead.
Also ahead, an arrest in the murder of a Lexington mother. Find out where police found the victim's son.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Palumbo. It's your chance to help victims of this week's devastating storms. Our Kentucky Cares phone bank is open. We have volunteers ready right now to take your donations for the Bluegrass chapter of the American Red Cross's Disaster Relief Fund. We'll have more in a few minutes. But first, Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey is live in Johnson County with a first look at the forecast. And Chris, it sounds like there's the potential for some storms.
You mentioned the possibility of some more storms. Obviously, here in Johnson County, that's bad news to anyone out there, and really across all of central and eastern Kentucky. But we are here at Johnson Central High School, where behind me, the outpouring of support has been absolutely tremendous yet again out here. Folks continue to bring all kinds of goods in here to help out the hard-hit areas of Johnson County and some of the surrounding counties. Sam Dick will join us here in just a little bit. He's going to really go in depth about everything that is going on here and throughout Johnson County, and of course with surrounding counties. Let's talk a little bit about that weather, because unfortunately the threat for a thunderstorm or two back into the picture as we go into this evening and through the weekend. The big story so far today, and what has been the third consecutive dry day, has been the temperatures. We've been seeing those readings into the upper 80s to around 90. Live Skycam into the Lexington area showing a mix of sun and clouds. A lot of hazy weather out there. And those temperatures, again, upper 80s to around 90 across much of central and eastern Kentucky. Farther west that we go, those readings are much, much warmer. Those are areas that didn't pick up as much rain a little earlier. Heat index values at times flirting with 100 degrees into parts of central Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky, we've been seeing mid and upper 90s. That's what you should be expecting your body to react to if you're going to be heading outdoors at any point over the next couple of hours. Those heat index numbers are going to be up there 95 to 100 degrees. Similar forecast as we go into tomorrow. Defender right now is showing mainly clear skies coming across central and eastern Kentucky, though thunderstorms to our north are going to try to develop and work their way in from northwest to southeast. So there's even the chance for a strong storm or two across areas of northern Kentucky as we go into the latter part of the evening. And that is a sign of things to come as we continue to steam up the atmosphere over the next couple of days. The thunderstorm threat is going to be increasing. And unfortunately, that storm threat may really increase as we go into the first part of next week. When I come back here in about 15 minutes, we'll talk more about how this pattern is going to try to get stormy on us once again. Jennifer, again, that's in about 15 minutes from now.
We'll see you then, Chris. It's been 4 days since the devastating flooding in eastern Kentucky. Johnson County, the hardest hit, where 3 people died and a man is still missing. Flooding destroyed or damaged dozens of homes. The road to recovery will be long, and help is still needed. WKYT's Sam Dick has been in Johnson County since this morning. He's live in Paintsville tracking the cleanup and recovery. He has our top story at 4. Sam?
Jennifer, this is so impressive. We arrived here about 10 o'clock this morning, and ever since then, throughout the morning, throughout the afternoon, there has been a line of cars and trucks. Trucks and cars of all sizes, all kinds of people here to donate things to many people they don't even know. Also, many people donating to neighbors, people that they love, people who they used to live next to. I'm going to ask Devin to kind of pan over here just a little bit and give you an idea of what's happening. Supplies almost stacked to the ceiling of this cafeteria at Johnson Central High School. One of the most impressive things I've seen here today, all the young people. You would think that every student at this high school is here to volunteer, and I wouldn't doubt it. Really impressive. Today, 5th District Congressman Hal Rogers wanted to see this with his own eyes. He toured some of the hardest hit areas of Johnson County today. He also stopped by here at the high school, which has become, as I say, a distribution hub for supplies, donating to all the flood victims. Congressman Rogers says he's pleased to see so many people wanting to help.
We live in the land of the Good Samaritan here. The people of eastern Kentucky rally to their neighbor's cause, and they're doing that in spades here. And all these young people here working, helping distribute these necessities of life to the victims of the flood, that's heartwarming.
Congressman Rogers says he wants to make sure that flood victims here in Johnson County know that they are going to receive federal assistance. In fact, FEMA is expected to be here in Johnson County by Monday. Also, the Bluegrass area chapter of the American Red Cross and WKYT joining forces today to show the victims of this week's floods that Kentucky cares. Today is a day of giving. Red Cross volunteers are taking your donations over the phones until 6:30 tonight. You can find that number to call on WKYT.com. And how about this? This is really, really special. The country music duo Sunday Best, they are planning a concert to help the flood victims here in Johnson County. The concert will be here at the high school. I'm told it'll be outside. Admission is free, but organizers are asking for donations.
This coming Wednesday evening, Sunday's Best is going to have a concert here in the parking lot outside. Accept cash donations, material donations. If you go to their website, it lists some of those. All the cash raised will go directly to Johnson County students or Johnson County Fire and Rescue Department programs.
In addition to a performance by Sunday Best, country music singer and Paintsville native Tyler Childers will be taking the stage. This afternoon, I had the opportunity, along with my photographer, to go into one of the most devastated areas, and I saw a lot of tired, exhausted workers, but I also saw people with a strong heart and a strong spirit. They are not giving up. Jennifer, live from Johnson Central High School here in Paintsville, back to you.
Thank you, Sam. We'll check back in at 4:30. Police in Colorado have caught a man wanted in the murder of his mother in Lexington. They arrested Jack J.T. Clemens in Burlington this morning after a chase. WKYT's Monique Blair is at the live desk with the developing details. Monique.
Jennifer, we're told Lexington police alerted officers in Colorado that Jack J.T. Clemens may have been heading that way. And this morning, officers in Burlington, Colorado saw a car that matched Clemens. They tried to stop him, which then started an 80-mile chase. Lexington police say Clemens is responsible for murdering his mother. On Tuesday, Lexington police were conducting a welfare check at a home on River Park Circle in Lexington. When they arrived at the home, they found 64-year-old Shirley Clemens dead inside. On Tuesday, Lexington investigators obtained arrest warrants for Shirley's son, Jack J.T. Clemens. The warrants were for murder, tampering with physical evidence, and fraudulent use of a credit card, all in connection to this investigation. Burlington, Colorado police say they pursued Clemens this morning for about 80 miles after he refused to pull over for police. They were finally able to arrest him after they put down spike strips and popped his tires. Clemens was booked in the Kit Carson County Jail in Burlington this morning, and we're told he has not said a word since his arrest, and he is refusing officials to take his mugshot. Clemens will have a hearing in Colorado, and after that, we are told prosecutors will have to determine how to proceed. At the live desk, Monique Blair, WKYT.
According to the Fayette County coroner, Shirley Clemens died from suffocation. In Georgetown, police have arrested a man for carjacking. They say he unintentionally surrendered by pocket dialing 911 twice. Investigators say James Healy pulled a gun on one of his neighbors this morning and stole their car at their apartment complex off Champion Way. Dispatchers were able to track Healy's 911 calls into Lexington. You'll hear from the victim on WKYT News at 5. Now to a story making headlines across the nation at 4. Investigators are searching for clues about why Mohammed Youssef Abdulaziz went on a deadly shooting rampage in Chattanooga, Tennessee yesterday, killing 4 Marines and wounding 3 other people before he was shot and killed by police. We're also learning more today about the victims. Mary Maloney has the latest.
4 Marines were killed Thursday in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We're now learning more about them. Flags are flying at half staff at City Hall in Springfield, Massachusetts for Gunnery Sergeant Thomas J. Sullivan. The governor posted Sullivan's photo on Facebook saying, "Terror comes home to Massachusetts." Lance Corporal Squire Skip Wells, a Georgia native, also among the fallen. He joined the military to follow in his family's footsteps.
I know he was in ROTC in high school. He loved that. I just think, that's just a calling that he had.
Staff Sergeant David Wyatt's wife confirmed his death on her Facebook page and thanked people for their prayers. And Sergeant Carson Holmquist, who is originally from Grantsburg, Wisconsin, also shot and killed. The wounded include Navy Logistics Specialist Randall Smith. His grandmother said he saw the shooter and tried to warn others before being shot 3 times. A Marine Corps recruiter was wounded in the leg, and a police officer was shot in the ankle. Meanwhile, authorities are still trying to figure out what motivated Abdulaziz to commit his attacks. He was not on any terrorist watch lists, and his only trouble with the law was a DUI arrest in April. I'm Mary Maloney, reporting.
The Islamic Society of Central Kentucky came together this morning to remember the victims in Chattanooga. 3,000 people gathered at Heritage Hall to mark the last day of Ramadan and to remember the victims, families, and communities of those touched by the violent acts in yesterday's killings. We'll have more on this story coming up on WKYT News at 4:30. Frito-Lay has opened up its potato chips competition again with a chance to win $1 million. We'll tell you the flavor finalists next. And phone lines are open for Kentucky Cares to help the American Red Cross Bluegrass chapter. The numbers and website are on your screen. Meteorologist Jim Caldwell joins us live next on WKYT News at 4.